Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a haul. I've got things from Sephora and, oh, my Ulta bag's kind of big. I've got things from Ulta. So, I have been shopping a little too much lately, so after this video, I'm definitely gonna dial it back. But I wanted to share with you some new things that I've picked up over the last few weeks that I haven't shared with you yet. So if you want to see all the new things that I am using now and in the near future, then just keep watching. We're gonna start with Sephora. The first thing that I picked up is this Moroccan oil hairspray. This is the luminous hairspray and it is a strong finish. Now I have been using the Way texturizing hairspray forever and I just finished it up. And I don't know, I was just wanting to try something new. One of my favorite Instagram accounts, the girls always recommend this hairspray. So I decided to give it a go. I did use it for the first time yesterday and I have to say I did really like it. I feel like hairspray is something that you know right off the bat if you like it or not. It's like one of those instant love it or hate it kind of things. And it definitely is a stronger hold than the texturizing hairspray from Way, and I can feel it a lot more in my hair, but I kind of like that. It definitely holds the style, and since it is a firmer hold, it kind of adds its own sort of texturizingness to my hair. So far, I really enjoy this. I picked up two Huda Beauty matte liquid lipsticks. She recently reformulated her liquid lipsticks. I have two shades from the original formula, and I don't know, I've just been really enjoying Huda Beauty's lip products lately. So I picked up Sugar Boo, which I am wearing today, but I did mix it with something else that I'll share with you in just a sec. And then I also picked up Bombshell. Went ahead and swatched them for you guys. This is Bombshell and this is Sugar Boo. So not gonna lie, Sugar Boo by itself with my skin tone is not cute. It's one of those weird, warm, like pukey brown shades, and when I first got it and applied it, I was like, absolutely not, this is going back. But then I forgot I have a super light, like pale icy pink color liquid lipstick. This one's actually by Dime Beauty. It's in the shade Leo, and this I cannot wear by itself, but I applied it to the center of my lips on top of Sugar Boo, and it is like my perfect kind of lip color. So I'm not returning Sugar Boo. And to be honest, once Sugar Boo does dry down, it is not so like orangey brown. But with this Leo color on top, it is just like my kind of lip shade. So I'm not returning Sugar Boo. If I was just wearing it by itself, like I just can't do it. It's not a flattering shade for me. But putting a really light color in the center and kind of blending it together, it totally works. And then Bombshell, it looked lighter on this, like the people that I saw wearing it. It is a pretty dark pink, which I typically don't wear, but I feel like when I did apply a little bit of self tanner, so I am a little tan right now, but not as tan as I get in the summer times. So we'll see what it looks like in the summer, but it's definitely like a fun shade and it's something totally different for me, so we'll see how I end up liking that one. The next one is an Eyes to Mesmerize from Charlotte Tilbury, and I am wearing it on my lids today. I decided to pick up the shade Pillow Talk. I saw just randomly scrolling on my For You page on Instagram, and I saw somebody swatching them, and it just looked so pretty. So like I said, I do have it on my lids today. It is a really pretty color. Now I know so many people are sick and tired of Pillow Talk and that whole Pillow Talk line, and to be honest, I'm kind of over it too. But since I've been really into cream shadows lately, I thought this one would be a really pretty one to add to my collection. It's actually a really beautiful color for the eyes, and it's not as pinky as some of the other Pillow Talk kind of shades that she does. So I really like it. I think it translates really well on the eyes. I have green eyes as well, and kind of mauvey, pinky, purpley shades like this really bring out the color in my eyes. So I think if you have green eyes, you would really like this color. It is Pillow Talk, but I don't know, it just doesn't really give me that like Pillow Talk vibe, you know what I mean? So I must just be really into like this kind of purpley, pinky, mauvey kind of color, because I picked up one of the new Patrick Ta blushes and it is in that exact same color family. I am wearing this blush today. So he released new singles in his blush cream and powder duos, and I'm pretty sure, don't like take this 100%, but I'm pretty sure all the singles were all the shades that came in his holiday cheek palette. And I thought that palette looked gorgeous, but I didn't purchase it just because I knew I wasn't gonna wear all the shades in that palette. There was only one shade in that palette that I liked, and it was this one. It is so pretty. So between the Bombshell lip color, the Pillow Talk eyeshadow, and this shade of blush, like there's just something going on in my mind. I did not plan to match all these colors, but there's clearly something going on with me that I'm gravitating towards this color right now. But I feel like it suits my skin tone and just like my coloring in general really, really nicely. And you really can't beat Patrick Ta's blush formula. His blush duos, the cream and the powder formula, is just so good. You really can't beat it. I think it's one of the best. That is everything that I got from Sephora. I am waiting on one more thing that I did order. I did pick up one of the new Patrick Ta plumping lip glosses. So I'll share that in, you know, my next video. That should be in today or tomorrow, I think, but I'll share that in another video. I am super excited to try his plumping lip formula. The packaging and just like the description reminds me of the Dior oil glosses, which I absolutely love. And I love Patrick Ta's super shimmery glosses, so I am really excited to try his new plumping formula. Moving on to Ulta. Ulta, I definitely hit up the skincare, body care, and hair care section. I was gonna pick up a new shade in the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I wanted a, you know, tan shade since I did recently apply self tanner, but I know the color that I am now, I'm gonna get darker, so I'm just gonna wait, you know, when I'm in the sun more and I have more of a tan to pick my darker shade, because I don't need a million shades in any foundation. But all the foundations that I have right now, I do have my light color and my dark color, but I'm not at my darkest color yet, so I am gonna wait to purchase another NARS foundation. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up, this wide-toothed comb. I wanted something to like help me brush out my waves and stuff. I usually just use my fingers, but I just wanted something proper, and this is like $5. So it is like the perfect kind of wide tooth comb. It's got a handle and it brushes out my waves fabulously. I used it last night. Yesterday was mine and Kevin's wedding anniversary, so we went to dinner and I did my hair and I brushed my waves out with this, and it was just perfect. This would also be good in the shower to brush through, you know, any sort of hair mask you've got going on. Your conditioner would be good to brush out your wet hair, you know, what have you. So I like that comb a lot. I like that it's nice and thick too. It does not feel flimsy at all. Speaking of brushing out hair, I picked up a Tangle teaser. I got the pink one. I have had the wet brush for forever, and honestly it's time for a new one. You know when your brushes get those like fuzzies, like no matter how many times you clean them out, they get those fuzzies around the bristles, and like you just can't get it off, and I'm not gonna sit there and peel it off every single little bristle. So it was kind of time for a new Tangle brush. They did have like the paddle brush ones, but they only had purple and I didn't want purple. Plus this size is better because I use these on Lainey's hair too, and her head is super small, so this will just be better. I have not used it on wet hair yet, but tomorrow is hair washing day, so I will try that out on wet hair then. I repurchased my absolute favorite cotton squares. These are the Ultra Soft Square Cotton Pads. I absolutely love these. If you like the Shiseido ones, but you don't want to, you know, spend that much on cotton pads, these are super similar in my opinion. I absolutely love them. I use these for my toner morning and night, and they're just super soft, and they, you know, don't eat up your toners and your products and stuff. Like, you know, it doesn't, I don't feel like you waste a lot of product with those. They're just, I don't know, they're freaking cotton squares. They're good, you guys. Who's here? Somebody just pulled into my driveway. I think they're turning around. The universe does not want me filming this video today. I had to stop multiple times because there's people at the door or somebody's calling me. Okay, speaking of toners, I picked up a new toner. I picked this one up by Murad. It's their clarifying toner. I just wanted a more simple clarifying toner because my toners that I have right now, I have an AHA one that I'm using in the morning by Pharmacy, and then I have the ordinary glycolic one that I use at night. And I just realized I really don't need those ingredients in my toner because I use skincare products with those ingredients in them already, and I just felt like it might be a little overkill. I just felt like I've been trying different things, you know, and switching up my skincare routine, and I just need to go back to the things that I was using before, just because my skin doesn't look bad. I feel like my skin looks good, but I just feel like I've been using a little too much. Like, there is such thing as too much of a good thing, and even though all the things that I'm using are great, I don't necessarily need all the things that I'm using. I think I'm a little off. So I'm just trying to like simplify some things and not use so many things. So I'm not gonna, you know, waste the toners that I have right now. I don't really have that much left of either one, but I just wanted something a little bit more simple. And I mean, this does have glycol in it, but it's just a basic clarifying toner that I need, and I don't necessarily need anything more than this. I did use it today for the first time, and it did say on the box that there's like a cooling effect. There is a major menthol-y cooling effect, and it's supposed to help shrink your pores, which pores and blackheads are typically my #1 thing that, you know, I like to combat, or that I need the most help with usually. So with that, how cooling, it did feel like it was tightening, like my face felt like it was tightening, not in like a stripping kind of way, but just like, whoo, that was cold, you know? So I'm curious to see what this does for my skin, and if I notice a difference in my pores. My pores are in a pretty good state right now. So I'm hoping that this will, you know, keep everything at bay and just be the basic kind of clarifying toner that I was looking for. I love pretty soft, supple skin. So I picked up the Tree Hut Vitamin C Shea Sugar Scrub. I go through body scrubs really fast. I didn't necessarily need this right now, but I have a friend that really loves this. And I just recently started following an Instagram account. It's all about things that she finds at Target. I can't remember her name, but I'll leave her handle here on the screen. And she was also recommending scrubs. And this specific body butter, the it's by Tree Hut, the Tropic Glow Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter. I wanted the scrub that matches this, but my Ulta didn't have, or the Ulta that I was at didn't have it. So I got the vitamin C one instead. I used this morning after I got out of the shower, and I really liked it. Sometimes body butters can be too heavy and my skin feels like really wet and sticky for a while after. This soaked in really, really well. I was able to put on leggings afterwards, no problem. So I really like this. I have not used the vitamin C scrub yet, but I have used Tree Hut scrubs before, and I really like them. I like this one. I like that this one does have vitamin C in it, because I do have a lot of discoloration on my legs, and I'm hoping that this will just help brighten up my skin and make it look a little bit more even. I picked up a couple new brushes from Morphe. I picked up a new eyebrow brush, like a spoolie on one side and a brush on the other. I have the one from Anastasia, and I have had it for years, and it is disgusting. Like, there's no more cleaning the spoolie. Like, I get crumbles on my face every time I use it. So it was time for a new eyebrow brush. And then this one is the M167, the oval shadow brush. I picked this one up to use on my lids with my cream shadows, since I have been using cream eyeshadow lately, especially like the Charlotte Tilbury pot shadows. I feel like this is the perfect kind of little brush to use and apply cream shadows with, on the lids specifically. I have some other brushes that I really have been enjoying using for cream shadow, so I will also share those in an upcoming video. I know it can be kind of weird finding good brushes for cream shadows, and I have a couple that I really enjoy, so I'll definitely share those soon. I picked up the Olaplex No. 3 Hair Perfector. I've heard so many good things about this. I have never tried it before, but I am excited to try it. I'm glad I read the directions, because I thought that this was just like, I wasn't sure if this was like a hair mask or like something that you put in your hair before styling. It is a hair mask, but you use it before you shampoo. So it says use 1 time per week. For super damaged hair, use 2 to 3 times a week. You apply it to damp hair, you leave it on for 10 minutes, and then you rinse and shampoo and condition your hair like normal afterwards. So since tomorrow is hair washing day, I will definitely try this. I've noticed since I colored my hair more blonde at my last hair session that it is a little bit dry. So, you know, I have been using a lot more deep conditioners, and I just felt like this was a good time to try something like this, and I have heard really good things about it, so I'm very excited to try. And then speaking of hair, I got some new hair ties. I love the, what is it, like the silk hair ties? The slip ones, the slip silk hair ties. I love those. I was looking for something more delicate on the hair to use for when I work out, because the slip hair ties, those are just for, you know, are definitely not for working out. They don't hold your hair in place. So I picked up these from Gimme. I picked up the brown ones. This is for medium hair, firm hold, and all day comfort. I do have one in my hair now. I did use one of these when I worked out today. You know, I have really dense hair, and it takes something super duper strong to hold my hair like on top of my head in a bun or something during a run. And I didn't really expect that to happen, but I did wear a low pony and I didn't have to adjust. So that was really nice. And these are super soft. They're not gonna be damaging on the hair. And then I saw that Kitsch had similar hair ties as well. So I picked the smaller ones up just for, you know, wearing easily. I can wear them on my wrist. Like, I can't really wear these on the wrist. They're too big and boxy looking, but I liked these nudie colors. It would look, oh, I just touched those lipsticks. They'd be nice if I had them on my wrist and then used to tie up my hair. So I decided to pick these up. I was gonna pick up some smaller Gimme ones, but I wanted to see, you know, them compared to the Kitsch ones. So I have one of each, and I mean, you can never really have too many hair ties, you know? Okay guys, that is it for today's video. That's everything that I picked up from Sephora and Ulta. If you are looking for some more makeup inspiration, or you are in need of some new makeup in your life, my last two videos, I have a ton of good makeup recommendations. It's my what's in my makeup bag video. I went over everything that's currently in my makeup bag, including all of the new cream eyeshadows that I picked up recently, a new Tom Ford palette, the new Anastasia lip liner and lipstick that I recently purchased. Also, my last Get Ready With Me, I used a lot of really good products. So if you're looking for some makeup inspiration, I have a lot of content right now with some really good ideas, and maybe give you a little shopping inspo as well. So I am, you know, gonna put all these goodies away. Everything is listed and linked in the description box, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye.